What if I told you one young girl with a guitar didn't just become famous? She built one of the greatest music empires in history. From writing songs on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania to becoming one of the richest and most influential entertainers on the planet, Taylor Swift has broken records, challenged the music industry, and inspired millions with her fearless storytelling. Her songs have healed broken hearts, started global trends, and filled stadiums with fans singing every word. This is the remarkable story of Taylor Swift, a woman who turned dreams into reality, setbacks into victories, and music into a worldwide phenomenon. Early life. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in West Reading, Pennsylvania, United States. She spent much of her childhood on a Christmas tree farm in nearby Wyomissing, where she developed a vivid imagination and a love for storytelling. Her father, Scott Kingsley Swift, worked as a stockbroker and financial advisor at Merrill Lynch. Her mother, Andrea Gardner Swift, previously worked as a marketing executive before dedicating much of her time to supporting Taylor's career. Taylor has one younger brother, Austin Swift, who later pursued acting and film production. From an early age, Taylor showed remarkable creativity. She loved reading books, writing poems, and entertaining family members with homemade performances. Music quickly became her greatest passion. Education. Taylor attended Alvernia Montessori School before transferring to the Windcroft School. After moving to Tennessee, she enrolled at Hendersonville High School. As her music career accelerated, she switched to homeschooling through the Aaron Academy, allowing her to balance education with recording and touring. She graduated 1 year early, proving her dedication both academically and professionally. Discovering her love for music. Taylor's musical journey began after watching country artists like Shania Twain, Faith Hill, Dixie Chicks, and LeAnn Rimes perform. At just 10 years old, she was singing at local fairs, festivals, karaoke competitions, and community events. By age 12, she had learned to play the guitar with help from a local computer repairman and musician, Ronnie Creamer. Soon afterward, she wrote one of her first original songs, Lucky You. Writing songs became her way of expressing emotions and telling stories. The life-changing move to Nashville. Taylor's determination impressed her parents so much that, at age 14, the Swift family relocated to Hendersonville, Tennessee, near Nashville, the heart of country music. Most teenagers were thinking about high school dances. Taylor was walking into record labels carrying demo CDs. Although many companies rejected her, she refused to quit. Her persistence eventually paid off. Her first big break. Taylor became the youngest songwriter ever signed by Sony ATV Music Publishing, one of the biggest music publishing companies in the world. Shortly afterward, she signed with Big Machine Records, a newly launched country music label founded by Scott Borchetta. This gave Taylor the opportunity she dreamed of. Debut album 2006. In October 2006, Taylor released her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift. The album included Tim McGraw, Teardrops on My Guitar, Our Song, Picture to Burn, Should've Said No. Her honest songwriting immediately connected with young listeners. The album eventually sold millions of copies and established Taylor as one of country music's brightest new stars. Fearless, becoming a superstar. In 2008, Taylor released Fearless, the album that changed her life forever. The record featured global hits including Love Story, You Belong With Me, White Horse, 15. The album became the best-selling album of 2009. At just 20 years old, Taylor became the youngest artist ever to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year at that time. She was no longer just a country singer. She was becoming a global superstar, writing her own songs. Unlike many pop stars, Taylor wrote or co-wrote nearly every song she released. Her lyrics explored first love, heartbreak, friendship, family, growing up, fame, personal struggles. Fans loved her honesty because her songs felt deeply personal. Expanding her career, Taylor continued releasing hugely successful albums. Speak Now 2010. Remarkably, Taylor wrote every single song on the album by herself. Hits included Mine, Back to December, Mean, Enchanted, Red 2012, This album marked her transition toward pop music. Major hits included We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, I Knew You Were Trouble, 22, Begin Again, 1989-2014. Taylor officially embraced pop music. The album became one of the biggest releases of the decade. Hit songs included Shake It Off, Blank Space, Style, Wildest Dreams, Bad Blood. 1989 won another Grammy Award for Album of the Year, making Taylor the first woman to win that award twice for her own studio albums. The Kanye West and Kim Kardashian controversy. Taylor's career faced one of its biggest public challenges after a long-running feud involving rapper Kanye West and media personality Kim Kardashian. Following public backlash in 2016, Taylor largely disappeared from the spotlight. Instead of responding with endless interviews, she focused on creating new music. Her comeback album, Reputation 2017, transformed criticism into empowerment. Songs like Look What You Made Me Do, Delicate, Ready for It, showed a stronger, more confident Taylor. Lover and a New Beginning. After leaving Big Machine Records, Taylor signed a new deal with Republic Records and Universal Music Group. Her first album under the new label was Lover 2019. The agreement allowed Taylor to own the master recordings of her future music, a major victory for artist rights. The battle for her masters. One of the defining moments of Taylor's career came in 2019 when the master recordings of her first 6 albums were sold without her approval. Rather than accept the situation, Taylor announced she would re-record those albums. She released Fearless Taylor's version, Red Taylor's version, Speak Now Taylor's version, 1989 Taylor's version. These re-recordings became huge commercial successes and inspired conversations across the music industry about artists owning their work. Folklore and Evermore. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Taylor surprised fans by releasing 2 indie folk-inspired albums. Folklore, Evermore. The albums showcased her growth as a songwriter. Folklore won another Grammy Award for Album of the Year, making Taylor the first woman to win the award 3 times for her studio albums. Midnights. Released in 2022, Midnights broke streaming records around the world. The hit song Anti-Hero became one of Taylor's biggest singles, topping charts in multiple countries. The Eras Tour. In 2023, Taylor launched the Eras Tour, celebrating every chapter of her musical career. The tour became one of the highest-grossing concert tours in history, earning over $2 billion in ticket sales. Each performance lasted more than 3 hours and featured over 40 songs, with elaborate costumes, choreography, and stage production. The accompanying concert film also became one of the highest-grossing concert movies ever made. The Tortured Poets Department. In 2024, Taylor released The Tortured Poets Department, which shattered streaming records on its first day. The album explored heartbreak, fame, healing, and self-discovery, once again proving her unmatched storytelling ability. Awards and achievements. Taylor Swift's accomplishments include multiple Grammy Awards, including a record 4 Album of the Year wins, numerous American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, Brit Awards, Emmy Award, Songwriter Hall of Fame honors, Times Person of the Year 2023. She has sold hundreds of millions of records worldwide and is consistently ranked among the world's best-selling music artists. Relationships. Taylor's dating life has often attracted intense media attention. Over the years, she has been linked to several high-profile figures, including Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, Joe Alwyn, and later NFL star Travis Kelce. While many of her songs are inspired by personal experiences, Taylor has increasingly emphasized keeping her private life out of the spotlight. Family. Taylor remains deeply connected to her family. Her mother, Andrea, has been one of her greatest supporters, while her father helped guide the business side of her early career. Her brother Austin has supported her creative projects and occasionally appeared at public events with her. Taylor has often said she would not have achieved her dreams without her family's encouragement and sacrifices. Philanthropy. Taylor is also known for her generosity. She has donated millions of dollars to disaster relief, education, public libraries, food banks, and organizations supporting the arts. She has also given substantial bonuses to members of her touring crew and has quietly helped fans facing financial hardship. Legacy. Taylor Swift's influence extends far beyond music. She has redefined what it means to be a singer-songwriter, shown artists the importance of owning their creative work, and built one of the most devoted fan communities in the world. Her fearless reinventions, record-breaking tours, and deeply personal songwriting have made her one of the defining artists of the 21st century. From a little girl writing songs on a Christmas tree farm to a global icon filling stadiums across continents, Taylor Swift's journey proves that talent, hard work, resilience, and authenticity can create a legacy that inspires generations.